Hey guys, so if you are jumping on this call, it means you're about to do your very first BSS with your new teamie, which is super exciting. This is really where all the fun starts to happen and you start to grow your team. So you should have already had a follow-up call with your new teamie and they've completed their workbook and sent it back to you and you've read over all of their answers before hopping on this BSS call. So the BSS call is really important to understand their why. Everyone joins this business for different reasons, which is the beauty of this business, is that it can be a number of different things for everyone. So some people might join this business because they do love what they do, but they're looking for a little bit of a side hustle. Some people might want to make this a part-time thing, or some people might want to be a rock star and make this their full-time thing and reach all the way to the pinnacle position of NMD. All of those options are great and all of them are awesome to be able to do this business. So the really important thing is that when you know what their why is and what their goals are, then you know how to best help them reach those goals. And yeah, your job is simply just to show them how to get there. So the BSS call is really all about teaching your team how to use the system that is in place. We have a proven system, it works. There's been people before us who have used it and they've gotten to the top. So it's really important to show them how to use this system and stick to it. We all have access to the same resources. So if you've gone before them and you've been able to do it, then so can they. There is a script to help you run your BSS call, so make sure you hop on over to the file section and download that before you hop onto your first BSS. So just remember that the script is just a guide. Practice really does make perfect. So once you start doing a few of your own calls, you'll have your own spin on it. Your personality will shine through and you'll run them however best works for you. But don't stress, your first BSS call won't be just you and your new team. We don't expect you to do that on your own for your very first one. That's what your mentor is there for, and they will be there to hop on for the first one so you can really watch how they run it and learn from them. It's also a really good time to make notes just to see what stands out for you best and what you'd really love to implement into your BSS calls. So once they have done it with you for the first time, it's your time to shine. So like I mentioned, practice really does make perfect. So the more that you do them on your own and the sooner you do them, the quicker you will grow as a person, and so will your team. And your team will see how you've been doing it and you were able to get on. So once their team starts growing, they'll feel more confident as well. So these BSS calls are really, really powerful to start building your relationship with your new team as well. So it is important to just be you. I know it can be super daunting and really nerve-wracking hopping on, but just be you. And this business is all about building relationships, and that's what you're doing. You're just chatting to someone about their dreams and aspirations and goals. And for them, that's actually really nice. And not a lot of people really take the time and sit down and ask that anymore. So really be honored that they're sharing those things with you as well. And like I said, it's all about really connecting with them and building that relationship. Some of your best friends can come from this business, so it's really important to start that connection from the beginning. And make sure you're encouraging them when they're sharing with you. So don't just go through the script and ask all the questions and be like a robot. Really connect with them, encourage them. You know, if they're looking a little bit embarrassed, you know, really connect with them and share how you would have felt as well when you first did your BSS. I'm sure you were a little nervous at the time as well. So now I'll just run through the really key points to cover to help them start their business strong, and these are all set out in your BSS script. So you really want your team to achieve their goals no matter what they are, so these key points are really important to cover so you can help them reach their goals. So number one is their why, which we have touched on already and how important that is. So make sure you run through those questions and get them to actually tell you their answers out loud. It's really, really powerful. They might feel a little bit embarrassed or a little bit weird about doing that, but just encourage them and be like, I know it's totally weird, but saying it out loud can make it more real, and it makes it more powerful as well. Number 2 is their financial goals. So you would have seen in the workbook that there are a number of financial goals that they would have chosen that they'd like to achieve within a specific period. It's really important to run through these and make a clear map of what it looks like to get there. So for example, to get to DVF, you need 1,000 points. To get to SDVF, you need your 4,000 points plus one team. This looks like, 20 customers and at least 3 teams that you're growing. So really map it out and be really clear. If you are unsure, make sure you've done your research beforehand. That's why you would have gone through their workbook before you hop on the BSS. And if you're unsure of what they would need to get to those, reach out to your mentor and they'll be able to help you as well. Number 3, it's really important to let them know about our important weekly events. Growing your knowledge and yourself is also what helps you grow your business, and knowledge is power, but only when it's shared. So we hold the weekly events and trainings for you guys so you can grow your business. We can share our knowledge, and so can others who have been there before you on what works and what doesn't work. So it's important from the get-go that they're aware of when those weekly training and events are on and that they fit them into their schedule. Number 4 is making it clear of when your availability is. So a lot of people don't come into this business doing it full time, and this is their business and this is your business as well. So making it clear again from the beginning when you are normally free for 3-way calls or when you're free to respond to them, so they're clear and those boundaries are set. Obviously, we are making relationships and we're making new friends, but it's important to set those boundaries at the start so they understand if you don't reply back to them straight away, it's not because you're ignoring them. You might just be at your full-time job. So number 5 is making sure they're clear about our program and our products as well. So there's those few little videos within the workbook that they run through, which explains more about our awesome program and our amazing product as well. So just making sure that they're all over that and answering any questions they might have about either of them. And number 6 is running through the art of inviting. This is really powerful to do at the beginning of their business, as it would have been when you first started your business as well. It's a really important tool to help them reach their first few promotional levels and, really start their business strong. So now that you have all of the tools and you're ready to hold your first BSS, we are super excited for you to be growing your team, and we just want you to go out there and smash it.